Hello and welcome to fishspots.net, a unique exclusive new web application for coarse, fly and sea fishing. The purpose of today's video is to introduce to you the main web application which powers the site, and that's the fishing trip capture application. So we'll go ahead and log in. If you click on record fish spots, it will take you directly to the fishing trip capture application. This is the part of the site which allows you to create very detailed records of your fishing trips. You can actually go into as much or as little detail about your successful fishing trips as possible. I'll just step you through each of the individual parts of the application to give you an overview of how to use it. So if we start off on step 1, you're asked to search for the venue you went fishing. Now with this, you've got the option of searching for it manually or loading in what we call a venue group. Now a venue group is basically a profile for your favourite venue, and if we start to type, the system will actually try and guess which venue you're going to type in. If your favourite venue doesn't appear as you type, that means there is no venue group created as of yet, but that's something that you can do yourself by clicking add venue group, the button at the bottom here. But that's something we will go into detail on in a completely separate video. But for now we'll just load a venue group that's already been created, and that will actually link you directly to the venue itself without having to manually search and find the venue every time you decide to create a fishing record. So we'll go ahead and we'll drag the specially designed fishing spot marker onto a spot where we hypothetically call a fish. So we'll say just there. You can give the spot a name, or you can just leave the default. You click confirm, and we can see here that the fishing spot's been successfully recorded. As we go along and add fishing spots, we can click on the preview map tab every time and see where we've recorded the fishing spots as we go along. So if we go ahead and add another fishing spot by clicking yes, again you drag it to the next spot, click confirm, and we can add another spot if we so choose. Say we wandered down to the end of the river, down here for example, and caught another fish, and click confirm. And if we click preview map again, we can actually see the trail of spots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can either go ahead and add more spots, each of which will be highlighted here and on the map, or you can just click no to continue to the next step. This is just a section for recording general information about your fishing trip, such as weather, permit type. This is something you don't have to enter, you can if you choose to. If you don't choose to, then you can just click don't know, don't care. This is not information we share with anybody. It's used simply to create accurate fishing records for our members. You can go ahead and enter the date of the trip, the all-important start time and end time, because as fishermen we know fishing does vary throughout the times of the day. The venue region, we're fishing in the southwest at the moment, and the country. Go ahead and click finish, and we're taken on to step 2.1. What this step does, it allows you to record your tackle rigs in great detail. We've got rigs for coarse, fly and sea fishing, trying not to exclude any type of fishing styles there. So if we just go ahead and click coarse for now, Again, you can click. You can select anything up to 3 rigs per fishing style, because we know, especially with carp fishermen, they often use up to 3 rods at a time. But for now, we'll just go ahead and select the 1 rig and click continue. And as you can see, we're given the chance to enter very detailed information about the fishing rig used on the day. So for now, we'll accept a lot of the default settings, such as rod type, rod length, reel type, main line type, line weight. We'll say 3.5 pounds. Avon float. That's the shot sizes here. You can select the hook types. With these combo boxes here, you can select multiple options by holding the control key on the keyboard and selecting as many as you like. Size 20 hooks, and then you can put in your baits. Say red maggot, always a favourite. And once we're happy with that, we can click continue. There's a refresh tackle option here, which gives you the opportunity to add more rigs if you so wish. But we'll go ahead and close that down and continue onwards. Okay, step 2.2. This is the section of the application where we link the species of fish that we caught on the day directly to the spots. This was something that we'd given great thought to be able to produce records which are truly useful. We felt that it would be advantageous to link the fish to the spots where they were caught. We go ahead and do this by simply entering a fish species here. For example, chub, always a popular fish. As we type, you can see that the system will guess what you're typing in, and you can go ahead and select one of those. We'll say hypothetically that we call a chub on spots 1 and 2. So we go ahead and hold the control button again and click on spots 1 and 2 and click confirm. And then we'll be asked about the quantities of chub we caught on these spots. To keep things simple, we'll just say 1 chub per spot. And then here we've got the opportunity to give the bag weight of chub. You can go in, it's just an approximation. Say if we caught a couple of chub at £1.50 each, we can go for £3 and click confirm. Okay, if we click on the spots, you can actually see here that we've linked a chub to each of the spots. And if we carry on to the 3rd spot, which we haven't yet linked a species of fish to, by clicking on it you can see that we have not yet recorded a species of fish linked to this spot, which we'll now rectify. We'll say roach and we'll link it to spot 3 as we did with the chub. Confirm. Say the roach was under £1, just the 1 fish. Click confirm. We'll now see that on that 3rd spot we now have a roach linked to that spot, and if we click continue, we've got the end of the application now. Basically it's just asking us to give a permission level to the fishing record we're about to create. This is again something we gave a lot of thought to, because we know some of you won't want to share your favourite hotspots with your fishermen's friends, as they were. We do encourage you to make public records, because at the end of the day, the whole concept of the site is information sharing. If you share your records with the public, as it were, hopefully they'll be willing to share their records with you, and thus leading to more successful fishing trips for everyone. But you can click friends only, which means only the friends on your profile will see your new record. The fisherman's profile is something we'll go into on a separate video, or you can just click private. Excuse me, I am poorly today. You can click private only, which will keep it obviously for yourself, but for now we'll select public view and click submit, and that submits the record off to the database. And right now we're viewing the record that we just created here. The record itself is very detailed, providing lots of useful information to users, but that's something we'll go into on a separate video, because it is a concept in its own right. You can see here the map where we recorded the fish earlier on. So that was the fishing trip capture application. We hope you found that video of some use, and stay tuned for the fishing record video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the website.